Hey chat, how's it going? Hopefully my levels are good. Please let me know if I need to adjust anything. Gonna get started in just a moment here. This stream is gonna be gonna start off with some development on the new version of Raid Bus 64. Very excited for that, and get to some viewer submissions as well. Wait for this to finish on a line. And there it is. Alright. Welcome everyone. Thanks for being here. Gonna be a dev stream this time. Working on one of my earliest games that, wait a second. To main menu here. Alright, let me know if the audio sync is good. I'm trying to get that under control. And there's my silly skunk face. Hello everyone. Now that question that just came up in chat, that is something that if you know me well and you've been following me for a while, you'll be able to figure it out. But one clue I can give you is it's the answer. Alright, anyway, so tonight I'm going to be working on the new version of Raid Bus 64. I'm very excited. I've got some plans for this, and I think it's going to be a great time. I might even take some suggestions from chat for things I can add to this game. But you can also, if you have Game Builder Garage yourself, you can also maybe learn a thing or two as you watch me work on this game. So, first of all, let's real quick, some hellos here. Your mom in chat again, hello. And then we got, I'm not sure how to say your name, but hello to you as well. Oh, yeah, this thing, yeah, don't worry about that. That is that's a bit of a wreck right now. It was working, and then I tried to make it better, and it broke. So I'm gonna have to come back to that later. This is my focus right here. This is a game that this is sort of the next evolution of this version over here. This is currently being run by some members of the Fry64 community, and the current top score is from Rob Gaming, and let me check that real quick to see what that top score actually is, because it is pretty wild. I didn't think it was actually possible, but let me see if I can find it real quick. Go to the official Raid Bus site. 4,716 points. This guy, like, that's mind blowing. Yeah. You see, I think this was the version where I took out the yeah, I took out the run length adjustment in this version. It originally had runs of, I think, 3, 5, and 10, and then I had changed it to 2, 3, and 5 with a default of 3. Oh, first person Raid Bus 64, that was actually something I had thought about at one point. But I think if I want to do something like that, I think it would do even better on like an actual game engine where I could, release it for more people to play. Because I know that people in the Fry64 community would want to play something like that for sure, and not every one of them has Game Builder Garage. Plus the fact that once you do get Game Builder Garage, you have to go through the first chapter of the tutorial and the checkpoint test at the end and pass it, which takes roughly an hour. Not everyone has that kind of time available, or that kind of attention span for some people. So I really wish the community had been able to find the Video Dojo community had found that there was or there is some kind of command you can do to unlock free programming early. We still have not been able to figure that out, so who knows? That might not go anywhere. But yeah, we're gonna real quick, just to give you an idea of what we're working with here. This is the version that's of this game that's out right now. This is how it works. Okay. It's all just one button. You're running down this road, making this bus jump around and collect French fries with the Fry64 logo on them. Right? And then every 50 fries, oh, you gotta watch out for the speed bumps too. And then every 50 fries, you get a chance to pick up a friend for a bonus. Right? You can do a double jump as you're falling to get the fries that are on the top row. Put that up there. Watch out for speed bumps. Yeah, that's basically it. And then if you manage to not hit any speed bumps at the end, you'll get a really good score. That is basically the meta for the whole thing. So that's what I'm working with. Okay, and this is what the code looks like right now. It is an absolute disaster, and I know for a fact right now that YouTube compression is going to hate that. So I'm sorry about that. I apologize in advance. Right. So I'm trying to take all this spaghetti right here and make it make sense. So let me show you what I've got so far. All right. Brand new title screen. Seen on my stream for the first time ever. Okay, that's just the thumbnail right there. Let me show you the title screen. How's that? Looks like a proper game released on. Oh gosh, it looks so good. I love it. This also is using the same graphics from the original, the Raid Bus 64 down there, but in the background, that is another bit of art from Rob Gaming. He sent this to me a long time ago, back when I was starting to. I think this was back when I was really starting to talk about making a game out of Fry's Raid Bus. So we decided to, throw this at me after I had showed him some preliminary screenshots, and yeah, I'm just now getting around to using this bit of artwork. Yeah. Oh, also, this is a feature that is only if you're in handheld mode, and I can simulate it here. If I just like that. Now, this is what I'm counting on. Someone will see the press A right here, right? And they'll try to tap the screen where the A button is. Right? And, uh-oh. Oh, that's something I need to fix. Well, anyway, they'll try to tap the A button. Right? I don't know why it's making that sound, but okay. Alright, but then after a few times of tapping it, it'll say something new above that. That's the screen. Press the A button. Just wanted to throw that in there just to make sure people know to press the A button and not just the A on the screen. Anyway, so here's what I've got so far. I've decided to make it 3 lanes on the road to explain why the bus is driving down the middle of the road. So I thought, oh, let's make it a 3-lane road, so it would make more sense. Now I haven't fully programmed everything yet. That's what we're going to work on tonight. We can pick up our friends here. Right, the 50 fries is triggering the friends. But the shark counter isn't going up and or changing at all, except for the number. All right, so we're going to fix that. First of all, we're going to make this more of a square. I don't know why it wasn't. All right. Right. Hopefully YouTube is not going to have a problem with this grid background moving all over the place. I'm just checking the stream preview here. All right, it's not too terrible. Okay, we'll go with it. So, first thing I want to do, you know what? Hold on. We're going to change something. Instead of having the game audio play into you guys, I'm going to get some music going so it's not just completely dead air the whole time. Let's see. I know I've got some in here. Ah, perfect. Give me a moment, everyone. I'm sorry. Sorry for the dead air. Alright. Let me know if you can hear that, you guys. You know if I need to adjust it. Alright. So, here's what we're going to do. First thing, we're going to make sure that this shark counter actually shows the sharks being counted. Now, right now, it's just on a purple background. So, I think what I want to do is have the background change to the yellow behind them. So what we're going to do to make that happen is we need to make some new textures here and make them all yellow. Or at least brighter color. Let's see how that looks actually. We'll just change the first one and see how it ends up looking. Actually, that looks okay. I was concerned it was going to look terrible, but that actually worked out. Okay. So what we're going to do then, let me see if that's going to be an issue. No, looks like we're doing okay. While you're here, be sure to give the stream a thumbs up if you're enjoying it so far. Right. So, I'm going to make all of these yellow. Then we need to bring in a marker, a move marker. Get in a little closer here. All right. And we we need to have 4 spots on this marker. And we're going to convert that counter's output into something that the marker understands. I'm going to put this guy over here. Now we're going to change a count of 0 to 3 into 0 to 1. So then as it goes up, this should be on change. Oh, there it is. I gotta find out why it's triggering that sound real quick. I switched over to different audio for you guys, but I hear the game audio, and I'm hearing the speed bump warning sound when I'm doing other random things, and I'm trying to figure out why. So bear with me and the YouTube compression. Where is it makes the sound? Okay, so it's send speed bump, so it should be over here. Send speed bump. There's the chirp. Aha! There it is. Okay. That's why that's there. Okay, need to take that out. Actually, no. Where is that going? That's going to this guy right here. All right, and is it connected to anything else? It is connected to the 0. I don't think I need to. I'm going to leave that in there for now. All right then. So I need to just disconnect this bit right here and disconnect it from here. Now I can go up here and make sure that this is working. Yes, that's what it should do. So we get some of these guys. And we put the bullseyes on top of the move marker. Okay, now that those are connected, gotta make sure they're also connected to these objects up here. Right, and then we need a couple of, oh, actually you need 3 knots, one for each of these guys. Get over here. There you go. All right. So when the yellow texture is not active, it shows up as purple. So that should be working. Oh wait, no, it's not. It's not going to work just yet. The counter that, okay. Right here. Oh, that's another thing I need to fix. Oh, there isn't a... Oh, okay. Yeah, I definitely need to fix that. All right. So the problem there is that the person's going to reset once it gets to where the bus door is, whether you're down on the ground or not. And I need to fix that because I don't want you to be able to pick up the person if you're way up in the air. So I gotta fix that too. Yeah. Oh man, could you imagine a first-person Raid Bus 64? That'd be great, actually. Already getting ideas for it. Oh boy. So the next step is, just for now, we're going to we're gonna kind of bend the rules a little bit. We're just making sure that this works. So what I'm looking for is, for the, when I pick up a friend, the counter next to those shark, the shark logo there, up in the top right, the number should go up, and the first shark should now have a yellow background. There it is. That's good. That's exactly what I'm looking for. We're going to do it again to make sure that the second one does the same thing. Okay, pick up this friend. Okay. Now we can fix that. Need to make sure that this this marker here, move is not the type of marker we want for this. We want extend. So that way, ooh. That way it'll cover the first one, then move out to cover first and second, then all three. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I lost a connection. Oh dear. Are we back? Whoops. Okay, so not everything works, as you can tell. Anyway, are we back? No, we're not. Okay. Oh boy. OBS is really struggling right now. Anyway, okay, good. I wanted to show you guys the bus's new ability that I mentioned in... Oh, there's... That's my notification that it's the bottom of the hour. There we are now. Both of them are okay. So let's say you're up here at the top and you want to... There it is. That's right. I was able to give the bus a ground pound. I don't remember who it was in the last stream that suggested it, but I thought that's a great idea. So there it is. It's in there now. Yes. Oh, hey, Rob. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you. Yeah, it's looking really good, isn't it? I'm 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 super excited about it. Not everything is working yet. Like the speed bumps aren't coming out yet. 'Cause I haven't finished programming them. But yeah, it's coming along nicely. And I'm trying not to zoom out and zoom in and out too much because apparently YouTube compression hates that. Okay. Please let me know if the music is too loud. Um, right, here's the sends speed bump code right here. And make it activate when the game is running, so that's gonna be yeah. I wish I could remember who it was that suggested it in the last stream. I think it might have been Even Floofy, but I'm not sure. Yeah, but that's definitely going to be a thing now. And to do it right now, I've assigned it to the Y button. I might change that later on, but we'll see. Yeah, did you see the title screen? Look at this. Huh? How about that? That looks great, doesn't it? Man, for whatever reason, it just looks way better on my OBS preview than it does on the actual screen over here. It's kind of washed out on the screen. Guess that's what I get for buying a screen that was meant for a cheap little Raspberry Pi project. But I mean, it had 2 HDMI ports. I mean, I'm not going to say no to that. What's next? I need to. Oh yes, I need to program in the speed bumps. And I think yeah, it should start when the game starts, right? Okay, so okay, the part that's controlling the timer is down here. Okay, so this is the one. I need to run it off of this flag right here. When this flag is on, that's when the game is actually being played. That's when you have control of the bus. So I'm going to run it off this. Flag is on. Oh, wait, hold on. I need a timer. One-second timer. All right. And I need it to go into count up on this. All right. It's going to go into here. Wait. I'm going to hook in another AND to this so that it doesn't trigger too many times. Hopefully I can do that. Good. All right, that's working out. We're going back in, and we're going to adjust this again. Now it should be a random number of seconds. Ooh. Not 10 seconds. No, definitely not 10 seconds. I wanted to randomly choose a number between, let's say, 15 and 25. So yeah. So the easiest way to do that, watch this. You don't even need another, real quick, here's a hot take. Most useless node on right here. This guy. Not the calculator, but the fact that it's a plus. Because you can actually just, let's say, okay, so this is picking a random number between 0 and from 1 to 10, right? If I want to just add 15 to that and make it a random number between 15 and 25, I just set this constant to 15, connect it to the same one. It just adds it to it. So I think that really is it. So we're gonna, real quick, just gonna try it out and see what it suggests. See what it comes up with. Okay. I need to bring another number object out here and see what that's doing. See what kind of... Oh, right. There. Now, let's see what it's actually... value it's actually spitting out. I need to make the constant 14. So that when it picks 1, it's 15. All right. Okay. 15. There it is. That might be too quickly, though. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. So what it's going to do is once the game activates, also going to send a pulse into this randomizer to pick a random length of time before it throws a speed bump. And it'll be between 15 and 25 seconds. I think that's too much of a delay, but I don't know. We'll change it as it goes. We'll see. Okay. Oh, there's something else I need to hook up here. So if this is equal to here, and we're resetting it, resetting the counter and this. Actually, now I don't need the AND because it's not going to be equal at the start regardless. So reset and reset. I had that originally in there because it was picking from 0 to 10, and when it was both 0, it was triggering, and I didn't want it to. So now it won't. Oh, I already had the... Wow, I'm... And then, oh, I also need a bit of a delay here. Actually, no. Make it 1 second. Let's see. Well, the only way to find out if this is working is to just let it run, see what happens. Then I just connected this guy over here to the speed bump launcher, which is right here. Okay, let's see if it works. I'm not expecting great things yet, but maybe I just happened to get it right on the first try. We'll see. Okay. Oh. Okay. It worked. It's I think it's a little too close though. So I'm gonna back it up a little bit, like right to where the friend comes into the... Okay. Let's try it now. Let's see how that works. Go. There is going to be an actual sound effect for that. I'm just adding my own since you can't hear it. Now I hope you guys are able to hear the music. I hope I didn't mess that up. Sphere and cylinder also. So I'm gonna also move this guy. That actually cover the... Oh, it does. Okay. Why is there another one back? Oh. I see. Okay. All right. So the speed bump is actually triggering correctly this time. It doesn't do any damage yet, but it does correctly trigger, it looks like. Yeah, it counts even if you're... Yeah, I need to fix that. Okay, so that's good on the speed bump. Now I gotta make sure it doesn't count you picking up a radar if you're not on the ground. Alright. Touch sensor, come on. I'm trying to grab the touch sensor here. There we go. That's what I want. Now. Let's this connected to over here? What is that connected to? Oh, the teleporter on the person, right? No? It's connected to... Ah, it turns off the send friend. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to need the logic and we only want this to count if... What the heck? Is this connected? Why? What are you doing? Ah, that sets the resets the double jump. Okay, gotcha. Now, this is on the ground. Now this should be wild touched. Oh, wild touched. And just so that's not a problem over here, put in a trigger from 0 real quick. This reset only trigger on 1 frame. So now this will only trigger these things if it's connected here. Yep. Yep. And then this and this. Now I can disconnect the touch sensor from that and that. Okay. I think that's it. At least here. But now I can connect that to count up. Then connect it to also the friend counter right here. There we go. Then make sure the sensor is in the right position. Okay. Should do it. Let's see. Now I'm going to deliberately miss the next, well, the first person that shows up, just so I can be sure that this is working. I am not terrible at this game. I'm just making sure that when someone is terrible, it's going to respond correctly. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and intentionally avoid it. Oh, nope, that's not good. Okay, well, it's resetting the platform. So I knew as soon as it did that, it's resetting the platform. Now okay, where is it? There. And send friend is over here. Gotta make sure that the is this connected to a reset on here? I think it might be. Oh, it is. Oh, it absolutely is. Hey, Even Floofy, welcome to the stream. Thanks for being here. Hope you're having an awesome evening. I am currently working on my the latest version of my game Raid Bus 64. Trying to figure out why certain things aren't doing what they're supposed to, but we're getting there. That turns off the send of. I don't want to do that. No, that should also be going through the condition. Yes. Should also be going through the conditional. So I'm going to disconnect that. Hopefully the YouTube compression isn't terrible, because I know there's a grid in the background of this screen, and it's probably messing it up terribly. Hey, Mr. O. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you. Hope you're enjoying the stream so far. Hope you're having an awesome evening as well. I'm working on Raid Bus 64 here, the latest version. Please let me know if the music is too loud. I'm still figuring that out. Okay, so I need to send this over into the off port of the send a friend flag. Send a friend off. Okay. What is this one connected to? Is that the reset on the... It is the reset on the slide. Okay. Okay, so that needs to go through the condition as well. So... connect from the AND into the reset on send a friend. There we are. Well, I mean... I know that, but like, I watched. You don't hear the music? Uh-oh, did I do it wrong? No, you should be hearing it. That's strange. Is it not loud enough? How's that? I don't want to blow out anybody's eardrums here, but what I'm talking about with the grid is okay, so I brought it up a little bit. Okay. So what I mean is YouTube compression doesn't take kindly to certain moving patterns, and this grid is apparently one of them. So, and I realized that while watching one of my VODs, I was scrolling, like panning across the programming screen like this, and it just turned into a mess of yellow pixels. So, all right, I think that should do it. At least that much of it. Let's see. So what I'm looking for here is that if I miss a friend, he should keep on running towards the bus, but fall further behind and eventually go off screen. And after that, the bus door should close. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, it did not work. Okay. Well, let's see what I did wrong this time. First, I'm gonna make this guy visible so I can see exactly where I've placed it. Yeah, it is off screen. Okay. That's good. So... Ha! The bus. Yes, it's a big purple bus. Okay. Should also turn off the, is it also connected to these two? It is. It is. Maybe I need to move this guy closer? Question mark? See where it's sitting. See where it's sitting now. Oh, that's why. Okay. Way off screen. I don't want to bring it up too close. Okay, yeah, that's too close. Okay. Put it back here. Okay, that's just off screen. That's where I want it. Now it should... Hold on. This music, I know you guys can hear it. Kind of has that Ultimate Showdown of Ultimate Destiny kind of vibe to the beat. Know what I mean? If any of you have been on the internet long enough, you'll know exactly what I mean. Alright, so I gotta miss the next person. Okay, intentionally miss the next person. Whee! Oops. Why didn't it close the door? Huh. Is it... Oh, let me make sure the two things are same X. It is. Strange. Okay, so what I'm... Okay, to answer your question, Floofy, it's meant to be a sort of a combination of them. Certain 3D elements, mostly flat, kind of a toony style.
It's 10 p.m. 66%.
My phone reports the battery level to me on the hour, so I don't lose track of it and let it die overnight. Anyway, yes, Mr. O, I could definitely use some help on this one, I think. So what's supposed to happen is if the bus is off the ground, like way up here, and the person passes by this first sensor, it's supposed to hit this sensor right here and make the bus door close and reset the person. This sensor already resets the person correctly. This one works, but this one does not. I'm not sure where to start on debugging it. So, oh, JD Fudd, welcome. Mr. Tronics, yes. Funny story, really quick. There was a streamer I watched on Twitch at one point, and yeah, I don't watch him too much anymore, but when I was in his chat, he apparently found my name too complicated to pronounce, so he just called me Onyx. Alright, sure, I'll take it. That does sound kind of cool too, so yeah, wasn't too upset about it. So let me show you, Mr. O. Let me show you what's going on here. I'm going to show you intended behavior and then the unintended behavior. Okay, so once I get to 50 fries, it'll send out a friend for me to pick up, right? Gotta watch out for the speed bumps, although not really, since I haven't programmed in the damage for them yet. Okay, so here comes the friend. So if we're on the ground, the bus door closes, it counts, right? So we jump again. Okay, so now the next person that comes out, I'm going to intentionally miss, because I want you to see what happens when I miss it. So, right? It's supposed to close the bus door and reset the person, and it's not. I'm not sure where to start. Because I don't understand why it wouldn't. Hmm. Oh. Yeah, this is puzzling to me. So, you know what? Easy way to figure out. Pro tip right here. Easy way to figure out if something is triggering correctly. And, when you're playing through your game and something doesn't seem to be triggering the way it's supposed to, take the thing that's supposed to trigger it and connect it to this guy right here. That'll make a very distinctive sound. Let's see. I'm going to turn down my headphones a little bit. Hopefully that doesn't affect anything for you. It shouldn't. The music is pretty loud for me. So, let's see. So I'm going to intentionally miss this first person so that I can see if the touch sensor back there is properly getting triggered. Something tells me it's not. It's not. It's not. Somehow it's not. I didn't hear that ding dong. Alright, so something is wrong here. Something's not. I don't understand, Mr. O. What are your thoughts on this? You see what's going on here? Like, these two touch sensors are in the path of the person as they pass by. This one is triggering. This one isn't. That's so strange. I've never seen anything like this happen. Or like I'm sure it's because of something I'm doing wrong, and I'm just being dumb and not seeing it. It's so weird though. Like, okay, here's where the person is. Person is right here, off screen, right? And they go along here, right? And they reach this touch sensor. If the bus is on the ground and they're at this sensor right here, then it'll count as picking up a friend. Why doesn't it stop? Because I want it to look like they're running after the bus, so I want them to kind of drift off screen if you miss. But what I want to happen once the person goes off screen is that it resets, but it doesn't count as picking them up. Like it's just not resetting properly, and I don't know why. Because the person slides along this platform, right? It's invisible platform to carry it across here. Because I wanted the effect of it running to the right while moving left. So it's running on an invisible platform, and it's being held on there by an attract. So well, here's the thing: he's not stopping. That's what the problem is. For some reason, he's just completely passing through the. You know what? I know what to do. Bug testing. Here we go. I'm going to move this touch sensor up closer. Now the wireframe you see back there is the second sensor. That's the one that's supposed to count the miss. The person reset. What I mean is, you see over here, the person is sitting. He's just standing here on an invisible platform off screen. Right now, when you've collected 50 fries, he slides out, running to the right but moving left, creating the idea that, the illusion that he's running after a bus that's about to leave him behind, right? So he slides along here, hits this touch sensor, and if the bus is on the ground, it counts as picking up the friend, and it teleports the person back to here, just above where the anchor object for the platform is. This is the home position for the platform. Teleports him back up here. The platform slides back to this position immediately, and then the person drops back on it and is ready to come out again. But that's not happening at the second sensor for some reason, and I'm trying to figure out why. The second sensor is now, for testing purposes, made visible, and it's on the left side of the screen there, to the side of my skunk face. It's the wireframe over there. So we're gonna send out a person, right? And we're going to intentionally miss and see what happens. That's what's supposed to happen. Why wasn't that happening when the touch sensor was off screen? Okay, we're moving the touch sensor back. Oh my gosh, okay. Okay, sure. Whatever. Okay, we're moving it back, and see what happens now. Because apparently it suddenly works. Like, okay. Are we running Windows on this thing or what? Okay. Miss the person. And the door stays open. What? 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 What is happening? Talking about these thin objects right here. That's part of the bus. It's some objects attached to the back of the car to hold the textures for the bus. Okay, so what's going on here? So this touch sensor apparently only activates when it's on screen. Watch, you see it's partly on screen right now? Look at this. I don't know what's going on. Like, this is the weirdest thing. Okay. Once the speed bumps are done, we'll actually put some vibration effect and some other things on it. Guys, what's happening? The touch sensor is only activating when it's on screen. What? Zooming, I want to, but I've already positioned a lot of things on the HUD based on the size of the screen. Can't really change that right now. It would be a good suggestion, though. Thank you for that. But a lot of things are in place already, so I'm not sure how to fix this. That's so weird. I'm not going crazy, right? You saw when the person touched the second sensor, the bus door closed. But then when I moved the sensor off screen, right, it never happens. Did we discover a new quirk of Game Builder Garage tonight? I think we may have. I don't think it's supposed to do that. Okay, okay, the person is about to touch the second sensor. Why are they... What? You see this? They're still running over there. What happened? What? I am so confused. I am super confused now. What is happening to my game? So, apparently, if the sensor is off screen, it just stops the person from moving. It just... What? I'm... It shouldn't be. Well, let's see. I commented it this time, so I know what does what. This is the part that sends the friend. Uh-huh. There is a limit on it. Maybe I should increase that. Let's see. Maybe that's all it was. I just wasn't letting the platform go far enough. I hope that's all it was. I hope that's not a new weird quirk that I've just discovered on Game Builder Garage tonight. This game is quirky enough already. Okay. Let's see what happens with this person. Okay. That's what it was. I wasn't letting it go far enough. Okay. Alright, so we got that figured out. Oops. That was a big oops on my part. Okay. Huh. I don't think I ever saw the person running in place before. That's why it was leading me to believe that it was some weird thing with the touch sensor. I don't know, whatever. We figured it out. Next thing I need to do. What's next? Yeah, so far. Well. Right. I need to program in damage for the bus when it hits the speed bumps. Yes. Okay. So this is the sensor that determines when the bus is on the ground. Right? It's on while touched. That's good. So now I need to put another touch sensor right here and make it super thin. Actually, a little bigger than that. Make it visible. And we're checking for cylinder, because that's what the speed bump object is made of. So we're going to put this down here. I'm going to make it visible so I can make sure it lines up with the wheel of the bus. Ooh, just about. Okay. Needs to come forward just a little bit. Let's see. I'd say that pretty well nails it right there. To expand it a little? Okay. Can I do that? I don't think I want to do that, actually. This is fine. Actually, I'm going to move it like that. I'm trying to get it as close as I can to that front wheel. It's right on top of that front wheel. I'd say that nails it right there. So then I have to put another one back here and see if it lines up with the back wheels. Oh, Jim. Probably because of I think. I think it has a. I think that's a very similar hat, maybe. But no, that's Fry64. That is the streamer that this game is based on. And that Purple Fox character is sort of the branding on his stream. Okay, yeah, that needs to come forward. Like that, I think. Let's see. Oh, a little bit more. A little bit more. Oh, I think that's got it. Yep, that's got it. Okay. So. Now we need another one of these guys right here, the extend markers. Because that's going to handle our HP counter up here. And we want it to be... want this thing to be 6 segments long, because that's how many hit points we have. So we're going to bring in a counter as well, and give that a range of 0 to 6. Okay, then we need a map to convert it into the marker display. Change 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 into 0 to 1. And this is going to start at 6. So now when I do this and this, that's a full bar. By the way, you said you thought Jim Varney and started thinking about the various movies he's in. He also did some commercials for Mellow Yellow, I believe. Yes, okay. So this is going to be the HP counter right here. So we need some more of these guys down here. The bullseyes that go on top of the marker. Ah, Sonic and Bruno channel. Welcome. Thanks for being here. Hope you're having an awesome evening, and I hope you enjoyed the stream. I'm working on one of my games right now. I made this game in Game Builder Garage. It is called Raid Buzz 64. It's pretty crazy. And I'm making a new version right now. This is a visual programming language. Oops. Nope. Not what I wanted. Okay. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Yes, be sure to like the stream and subscribe if you haven't already. It's free. There is my plan is there will be one new video from me every week. At least that's the plan. This one. There you go. All right. Now this is the thing that actually holds the value for the HP counter. So we need to make sure that this also... yeah. This will also trigger this guy up here. So that's going to count this down. Right. So now... Ooh, no, I don't want that to count it down. I want it to count down when the saving neurons is always welcome, actually. I might have to get some help shaving it, but right now I'm doing pretty well. Uh, ooh, big message here from Floofy. Let's see what you got to say. Gripe I have with GBG is the inability to attach sensors directly to connectors instead of having to attach another object first. Yes, I agree with that. That is kind of a pain. And you don't want to add extra so I can attach a sensor, but you know, here we are with our delightful little janky game engine, and you know what? I'm just happy to have it. You know, it is actually the most intuitive game engine I've used so far. If then that works like this and lets me publish to Steam, I would be set. Like, connecting a sensor directly to a connection object, like a hinge or a slide, instead of having to connect the slide to an object, then connect the sensor to that object. It would be nice if we could just, you know, connect the sensor directly to the slide and move that around instead of having to connect it. Yes, that's what this does. That's what Game Builder Garage does. It offers you the power you need to create what you call games. Okay, so I'm looking for here is, yes, this sensor right here will determine when the bus is on the ground, and then we need to also connect it to these sensors here, and that's going to detect when the speed bump has hit the bus. Connect the front one to this one, the back one to this one, and the ground sensor. Whoops. The ground sensor to other ports. Come on now. There you go. What I can do now is connect these two ands to the countdown on the HP counter. So that way, if the sensor on the bottom of the bus says it's on the ground, right? Actually, we'll see how that works for now, but I think it's going to be fine. Oh, cool. You do the same kind of thing I do, I guess. That's cool. Not sure what software you use, but love to see if you pick up Game Builder Garage if you have a Switch. Love to see what you make. This first chapter of the tutorial is required, but it does teach you the basics, and you can make a lot with just what the first tutorial teaches you. Alright, so I'm going to leave these sensors visible for now, just to make sure that the speed bump is hitting correctly. So let's give it a shot, see how it goes. The sensors that you see there are checking for the speed bump and if the bus is on the ground. So I'm going to be on the ground for a speed bump just to be sure that it works. Perfect. Did you see two of the faces up there disappear? Okay. That's a good sign. That's a very good sign. So oh, I need a yeah. It hit twice because the skunk that is the Tronics. I'm an electronic skunk. Maybe that's what it is. I'm an electronic skunk. um, right. I need a sound. I need a sound of impact. Collision. Metal. Ooh, yes. You guys can't hear that because I got the music going, but that's gonna be a good sound. I'm gonna hook up both of these to that sound. So now, when it hits a speed bump, it'll make the sound as well. Also, I fixed the double jump now. It's completely teleporter based, so you can activate it even if you're on the way up. Also gonna put in some vibrations here. And I want to make sure the whole controller vibrates, and I probably won't be able to get the full effect because I'm pretty sure I messed up my Joy-Con when I was upgrading the sticks. Yes, Cyber Skunk. To clarify, the reason you saw the bus take damage twice, it's because the speed bump hit both sets of the bus's tires. So it hit the bus twice. That's how it works in the in version 3.1, so I figured I'd keep it that way. Make sure the 0.1, so it stays on for at least a little bit. Make sure I apply that over here as well. That's just gonna make sure the vibration stays on. This, make it a little more immersive. Squashing, bouncing, I wish I could. There are things in here called extending objects, which they stretch, squish. The problem is this engine doesn't allow me to attach any textures to those. So, yeah, otherwise I would. Hopefully, if Nintendo cares enough about this, then maybe we'll get that in an update. Who knows? Andrew's Journeys, thank you for being here. Also, welcome, Indie Timber. Thanks also for being here as well. Let's see if this works so far. I've added the impact of the speed bump. I've given it a vibration. Oh, I hope the music didn't just end. Oh no, it's still going. Okay, good. Super quiet. Okay. Oh, I was supposed to hit it. I've gotten so used to doing runs on version 3.1. I've been avoiding the speed bumps. Also, about the speed bumps, do you think they're coming out at a fair rate? Not sure how I feel about it just yet. Oh, yeah, I felt that. That's good. Okay, shark counter is working. That's good. Ah, yes. Well, I mean, yeah, well, it can be dodged because, well, that's the goal. You don't want to hit too many speed bumps during your run of this game. Now, also, another thing needs to happen. When this gets counted up, we also need to increase this, because that is another feature from version 3.1 I'm keeping. If you pick up a friend and you have fewer than 6 hit points, it'll give you an extra one. But the problem is, if you've hit a speed bump, that means you won't get a perfect run. And I'm debating whether I should change the scoring at all, because I don't know. I don't know. Real quick, you guys. Oh yes, hydration break. If you guys got a drink nearby, be sure to stay hydrated tonight. If you don't have a drink, go get one real quick. Okay. What I'm gonna do real quick is I want to show you. No, not that. I want to show you the version of this game that I'm basing it on. This is the version that's out now. Okay. Looks very similar. I might keep the trees. I'm not sure yet. Physics are a little different in this one because everything's built a little bit smaller. And the double jump works by temporarily spawning an invisible platform under the bus, which is why in earlier versions, if you did it too quick, you'd end up like stalling the bus in midair. And I didn't want people to keep doing that, so I had to make it so that it only worked if you were falling. That just kind of created new problems. So, no, it's more of a, good vibes kind of theme, because Fry64 is a very like positive vibes kind of streamer. I think he's actually still live right now. He's playing some Jackbox games, which is if you don't have to have Jackbox in order to play. You just connect with your phone. I think that's really a really good way to get your community involved. And did you see what happened there? The shark blocks the speed bump. Yeah, I want to have pretty much every feature from this version in the new one. I just wanted I wanted it to work better, because you see how that double jump didn't work out too well, because I was hitting the ground in a weird way. Yeah, the teleport system for the jump fixes all that, so I can let them double jump at any time. Right, so that's what I'm basing it on. Okay. And this is what I've gotten so far. Brand new title screen, right? And here it is. Certain testing elements are still visible. Don't worry about that. I feel like I can make that speed bump work a little better, maybe? I don't know. Let's see. Pop, pop. Yep. And then pick up the friend. Yay! All right. And then the bus's new ability, by the way, you can jump way up here and then whoosh, drop quickly down like that. It's helpful if you're up on the top row and you realize, oh, there's a friend I need to pick up. Now, what I'm thinking, by the way, what I'm considering is up here where the HP counter is. What I'd like to do is have something here that indicates that you have protection from a speed bump. But I'm not sure, I'm not sure how to convey that. I'm going to leave that up to you, chat. What do you think? Actually, I'm going to show you guys a new scene that I'm working on. This is a scene that I put together real quick tonight for when I'm importing textures into this game engine, which is something that we can do now, thanks to thanks to some work by the community, they developed a bit of code for Arduinos that lets us import images as textures into this, which is really cool. But it takes a long time. So I made this scene right here. Hopefully you'll be able to still hear the music. And me. Oops, let's turn that counter off. There we go. There it is. So we're going to do a Q&A real quick here. And it's really just, I had the Q, hopefully you had the A's, all right? What I'd like to do is convey to the player of this game that collecting 3 friends in a row will light up their whole shark meter right here and give them protection from a speed bump. How can I convey that in, let's say, in an area about this size right here? I want to convey that somehow in the space of this box. What do you think, guys? How can I do that? How can I convey that having 3 sharks will protect them from a speed bump? My first thought, of course, is the fact that it's called the Yas shark. So I thought Yas mode? I don't know. I don't know. What do you think, guys? But that's my that's the scene I'm going to use for when I'm importing textures. Some kind of no symbol, like a no symbol on something. Sure. This is a tough one. Oh yeah. Basically, the shark is chomping the speed bump. Oh yeah. Actually, there several of the graphics you see in here are emotes from his stream, and I had to get semi-high quality copies of them. Picture of a broken speed bump that might work. Ooh, a no symbol on top of a speed bump. That could work. We'll get to that when we we work out more of the other stuff. But that's where I want to put it. Here's a funny story, real quick, about how I got some of the graphics here. Real quick, scroll down here to where a lot of the other graphics are stored. Right here. I actually got all three of those. I actually didn't get directly from him. Here's a funny thing you can do. What I did was I posted those emotes randomly in his Discord, and then I used Discord's accessibility feature to blow up the interface really big, and it scaled everything up accordingly. Then I took screenshots and cut them out. They obviously weren't the highest quality pictures, but considering these are 64 by 64 pixel images, I think that's 64. They're tiny, so the amount of detail doesn't matter too much. Just the scaled up emotes from a Discord chat was enough to get it into this game. But afterwards, he did send me high quality pictures of the emotes so that I could use them. This one. Right. What's the next thing? What else did I want to do? Oh, something over here, right? Oh yeah. Another thing that happens in the in version 3.1 I want to keep. When you pick up a friend, it'll put a bubble next to the HP counter. So I'm going to do that right here. And world invisible on change. And then hook up this. Where'd it go? The one that's connected to count up is this. Can I? Oh, what is the? Any Game Builder Garage nerds in chat? Can you tell me how many connections can I make between? How many connections can I make out of coming out from one Nodon? How many connections can a Nodon's output have? Andrew's Journeys, yes, he has played this. He has played every version so far, and hopefully he will love this version just as much. 16, thank you. 16 pink connections, 8 blue. That sounds about right for that's. I've run into the 8 blue connections limit many times in my projects. Incredibly frustrating. In fact, here's one of the Here's one of the projects I ran into that connection problem real quick on. I used this for my stream intro right here. This has so many blue connections in it. It's ridiculous. Look at this. Look at that thick blue line right there. That is nuts. There's so many connections. And you're thinking, well, how did I get around the 8 connection limit? 2 objects. That's how you do it. Connect half of them to one, half of them to the other. Then if you need a few more, you can squeeze a couple more in. That's what I did. All right, let's go back to Raid Bus. Just wanted to show you that real quick. So, oh, the random box, right? I used that to show you where I wanted the, I think I might actually go with the no symbol on top of a speed bump. That does sound good. It might change later on, but it does sound like a good idea. Still going? Yes, it is. Okay. Whoops. All right. Wow, we're doing pretty well here. All right. Hope everybody's enjoying the stream so far. If you have any suggestions for features I can add to this version of Raid Bus 64, I'm welcome. I welcome them. Yes, Mr. O. I'm trying to work out how I can simply convey to the player that having 3 sharks it will protect them from 1 speed bump, because that's the case in the previous version and the one before that, I think, also. And trying to keep that, but also make this game as accessible as possible, because the previous version and the ones before that only used the A button. And I wanted it to be the kind of game that anyone can pick up and understand that you just press A and they do it and they actually have a good time with it. There's an extra button in this version for the bus's extra ability, but I can't really put that on the same button, I don't think. I mean, maybe. Because it only works if you've already done a double jump. I don't know. The speed bump is just a simple yellow cylinder that comes out from the side of the screen at the same speed as the fries do. Let me show you. It'll pick a random interval here. It'll be at least 15 seconds each time. So once it gets to 45, it can be any second beyond that. It'll just throw out a yellow cylinder right there, just like that. Actually, Andrew's Journeys, the way I have it set up right now, it could technically go forever, but I noticed that while I was letting people playtest this, that people were getting restless around 2 minutes, so I decided, all right, we'll limit the runs to 2 minutes, even though it could go for much longer. I'm considering adding a way to adjust the run length from like the title screen. Don't know how or if I will implement that, but we'll see how that goes. How we doing on time here? Looks like we may have had one more brief interruption. I think we're doing all right. Okay. Right. So that's what Mr. O has to say about this. Maybe you can add a sign at the side of the road near the speed bump that has a shark crossed out. Okay. Implying that whoever put the speed bumps out thinks that the shark is bad. Huh. I like that angle. Okay. I might use that. Give me a second. Hydration break. Okay. I like that idea, Mr. O. I might go with that. I'd like for it to kind of show up like right here, next to the counter that shows how many friends you have. Just to sort of even out this area right here where the HP counter is, because if I can have something sitting right here in this area, that would make everything line up perfectly. Then this will just be the fry counter over here. That's real simple. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I think we can go ahead and make these sensors invisible now. Okay. So those... Okay. Now it's good. That is looking so good already. Also, okay, what do you think, guys? Oh, um, okay. Well, how would you say it, Mr. O? I'll see if I can figure out what you're trying to get at. What do I do from here? Uh, there's. Okay, I want to retract a statement I made earlier in the stream. The plus node-on is not entirely useless. It can help you expand your number of connections. So at least there's that. Your favorite sentence of the whole day, what was it? Was it something I said? If it is, that's great. Because yeah, go ahead. Title screen. So much logic just for the title screen. You know what, Floofy? I love that idea, and I could make that happen. I would just have to get some pictures from him. You know, talk to him about it first, and then, you know, get some pictures from him. Yeah, I think that's a great idea, actually. I love that. Fry's reaction up there in the corner next to the fry counter. That'd be great. Okay. And there is plenty of space up there too. Like, I could just put it like right here. Nice. Okay. I think I've made some pretty good progress so far. I think I can also make sure this is invisible. Doesn't matter, but I'm still gonna do it. All right. Yes. I know what I need to do. I also need to tell the game what to do when the time runs out. Now, which flag is it that controls? Yes, this one. Okay. So first of all, when both counters are at 0, it means the time has run out. Turn this flag off. That is one thing we can do already to make the game actually stop. Then I also need to make sure that it'll stop shooting fries. It'll Oh, okay. I see the thing. Yeah, you know what? To be fair, I don't know what we have so many different names for those here too. Like I have no idea what those are actually called. So what? Oops. Oh yeah. Right, yeah. I leave a lot of things visible just for testing purposes, and then I've actually lost count of how many times I've accidentally left something visible and was just about to upload, and I thought, wait, did I get everything? And I think maybe once I accidentally left in a debug button. I don't remember which one it was. I'm pretty sure I may have done that once. But what Mr. O is talking about is the thing on the front of a train. Um, the old steam trains that had the pointed thing on the front. I don't know what you guys call that. I don't even know what I would call it. But I think that's a good idea to have something on the front of the bus that indicates that it can that it's safe from speed bumps. I don't want to change the bus's physics too much because it's already a car with two objects attached to it. You know. We'll see. Right, I need to finish this up. Make sure that this works. This is world on change. Okay. So what we're gonna do to test it, to make sure that this works, is intentionally take damage. Don't pick up a lot of fries. You don't want the friend to come out yet. So what I'm going to do is intentionally take damage from a speed bump and then pick up a friend and make sure that that adds 1 to the HP counter and triggers the bubble. So bonk, bonk, right? So now we're going to get some fries to bring out a friend. It should add 1 hit point. There it is, with the bubble going behind it. Oh dear. Okay. Let's fix that. So hopefully that will throw the bubble forward. Okay. Okay, wacky idea. I'm always down for some, well, usually down for wacky ideas. What if the bus just launches the shark out at the speed bump whenever you press the button for the shark? That is a good idea, but I am trying to not add too many buttons to this game. I want it to be as approachable as possible. I want, pretty much anybody to be able to pick up this game, and I tell them, press A, and that's all the information they need, right? That's really what I'm going for with this, but that is a good idea. Let me test that one more time. I want to make sure that the bubble comes forward instead of going behind all the graphics. I might actually. You know what? I might actually use that. I might actually use that idea. I'm gonna try to use that somehow, actually. Well, if you lose all your hit points, the raid is canceled. That's what's going on here. This whole game is a reference to Fry's stream, something that he does at the end, when he says, "Okay," he says like, "All right, it's time to get on that raid bus." He tells the audience to get on the bus, and then he drives us over to the next stream. So I thought, we'll make a game out of that, and so I thought, okay, he hit a speed bump. The bus hit a speed bump, and the raid got canceled. That's what became the real basis of the game. Like, oh yeah, I can throw out speed bumps, and yeah, if you take too much damage from the speed bumps, the raid is over. Sorry. Cow catcher. Okay, that's what they are. Cow catcher. I hope they'd actually. they don't hurt the cows. Eesh. What's next? What else can I do tonight? You know what? Let me see. Who is... Ah, okay, cool. Cool. Alright guys, I think it's about time for me to wrap this up. It's getting pretty late here. I don't want to, I want to keep people awake. People are trying to sleep here. So, I might have to end here. Who drew the title screen? That is some art by Rob Gaming, who also just happens to currently have the top score on RaidBus 64 version 3.1. Oh, you know what? Let me put this out here, you guys. This should show up as a link in chat. No? Okay. I'm trying here. There we go. Okay. That, for right now, that right there is my official site. For now. So that's where I'm going to be posting a lot of things related to my games and my channel. I'm also going to be making use of the YouTube community tab, but that's my primary. That's going to be my primary source of updates for you guys. But I also want to use. I also wanted to have an official site that you guys could go to and check out. You know, for the absolute latest, where I can post anything, pretty much. So there's that. Go check it out. The leaderboard for RaidBus 64 is on the MyGBG Games page there. Click that and scroll down a little bit, and you'll see the kind of scores you're up against. So good luck. All right, you guys. I think this might be where I have to call it. I really don't want to keep anybody awake here. All right, so. Well, I want to thank everyone for being here, hanging out and watching me develop this game and work on it. I want to thank everybody for making suggestions as well. Yeah, this has been great. This is going to be a regular thing for me now. I might also cut out highlights from this and make videos out of it. Maybe not this one because I have some background music, and that makes it a little messy, but you know. Yeah, thanks everybody for being here, and I'm also going to be streaming on Saturday, I hope, if everything works well, Saturday at the same time, 9 p.m. And I hope to see you guys there. Going to be doing some more Game Builder Garage stuff, community suggestions. So yeah, hope to see you there. And until then, remember to think outside yourself and be the reason for a smile.